Welcome back, cereal fans. I am your host, Siri, and on today's episode of Morning Munchology, you can see above my shoulder that we have a special guest. This is the second of our special guests, and that could be you someday. So I encourage you, communicate with me, find me in the cereal aisle, and sure, come over to the basement and let's try some cereal and have a great time for 7 minutes. In the meantime, what I've got today to talk about, other way, it couldn't work better. There we go, is St. Patrick's Day Lucky Charms, although it's not called St. Patrick's Day Lucky Charms, it's just special edition Lucky Charms, which I don't understand why they don't want to put Saint in there. I suppose because that might offend someone. I don't know, but it's clearly a very, very green-themed March 14th. Isn't it March 14th? Is it March 17th? I don't know. Valentine's is February 14th. March 17th. Someday in March, we have a day that we celebrate and everyone wears green. We really don't know why or who we're celebrating, but that's probably why they made it a special edition and not St. Patrick's Day. I digress. Let's talk to our special guest. Welcome, if you will. Hi, Braden. Hi. Welcome. So, are you excited about it? Oh, and the attire. I'm so encouraged. That is, if you come over, you better wear yours. Oh, yeah, you better wear your cereal gear. You know you have some. All right, so let's jump into it. Braden, are you ready for your ratings?
Yes.
All right, so the categories are all the same as always. We're looking at the cereal first here. What is your impression of our cereal art?
I like it all, but it's kind of like the regular one. And
I agree.
It just has the outline of the Lucky Charms guy.
You want to buy Lucky Charms for why? Because Lucky is on here and he's always, he's telling you that you're going to be okay as long as you eat the charms and the kids won't find you and all that nonsense. And they bother to give us a blank here to try and encourage STEM. I'm sure there's some good-natured fun in this one, but it doesn't encourage me to buy you. So what is your rating on you?
4.
4. Wow! Hitting it low. I'm impressed. All right. I am not going to take it quite so low. I'm not so angered by the fact that Lucky is missing, but that's okay. What I don't get is what's new about this one, other than the fact that we're getting a color change of green. Am I getting some, what does St. Patrick's Day taste like? I don't know. Is it supposed to be hash or something? I don't know. I would have been more appreciative if we would have just gone full throttle and give ourselves a 4-leaf clover like that. What is a 4-leaf? I don't know what it tastes like. All right. So I'm just going to give you a 7. I guess it's not very special, like you said, Bray. All right, here we go. Value. Keeping in mind, this is a very small box, and I paid $5 for this. So what is your value that you're going to assign to our Lucky Charms Special Edition?
Well, since it's small and it's kind of just like the regular Lucky Charms from the picture, I'm gonna give it like a 6.
A 6. All right, I am right on board with you. Exactly the same. I'm saying this is all the way a 6. If I wanted Lucky Charms, I just would have bought the regular one, and I would have got a bigger box, better value. This is a small box, just going to change my color of my milk, potentially, if I leave it long enough. All right, opening bag smell. I'm not going to bias you, Bray, but I will say my comments. Let's see if we can open this one up, and then I will lay into story. Did you know, Braden, that... I like the color. I do like the color. Did you know that Lucky Charms, while he's doing the smell test, that was the cereal I grew up with. It is my favorite all time. It is probably up there #1. As an adult, I still always frequently come back to it. I love the fact that there was brand X's of it. Marshmallow Mateys is a fine malto-meal version of it. Head's in there for a while there. Are you got a decision? You got a smell? What does it bring to you?
It smells like the regular Lucky Charms, but there's a little bit of marshmallow.
Oh, I do smell a little bit of that vanilla-y marshmallow goodness that we're all looking for. All right, so here's where I was not wanting, well, no, you give me your rating, and then I will tell you where I'm at on it. Yes, nice, good marshmallow flavor and smell. Haven't tasted it. A 7. Very nice, very good. I'm going to go a little bit low. I'm going to go 6 because once you're in here, you're smelling a lot of grain. And I want something that smells more than just horse feed. I want my cereal to be appealing to me as well as unique and fun and lively and all that one. So, Braden, good observation. All right, color. Again, I'm not going to taint anyone. You take a handful. But I'm going to show the camera what we got going on here. We've got our normal Lucky Charms colors, but or shapes in the oats, but then our marshmallows, well, they did take us to a new level. They gave us a very distinct 4-leaf marshmallow in here. And so they've kept the color very, very St. Patrick's-y or special edition. Maybe that's the name of the holiday. Maybe they changed the name of the holiday. Did they change? I don't either. I think it's still St. Patrick's Day. But anyway, it's very, very St. Patrick's-y. They eliminated the orange, the purples, the blues, the pinks. All those things are gone. All you have is green and yellow. All right. So, cereal color. What are you going with? What's your rating? Are you impressed with it?
6, because
A 6.
they took away all the other colors. It's just orange, yellow, and green.
Give me back my other food colors. All right, so with the new administration, we probably will be eliminating these. These will be relics of the past, but I'm impressed. I think that this embodies the spirit of St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to be giving it a more generous 10. Sorry, I'm very excited for this one. All right, unique shapes. Do you see anything unique from all your years of experience with Lucky Charms? Do you see anything unique in here?
No.
No. So what are you going to give them as your rating for uniqueness of shapes?
7.
A 7, not a bad score. I am right in line there. I mean, 90% of Lucky Charms has always been these oats. Okay, so here's your great story. Are you ready for this one, Bray? I was saving this for another day, and I'll probably record a video for that one too someday. The first time I got whooped as a boy, and I still remember it, by my dad, was the day that I opened up the Lucky Charms and I ate all the marshmallows. And of course, my sisters ratted me out, and they were the ones who got me in trouble. But I got whooped because I went through every single piece. I poured it all out into a bowl, and I ate every single marshmallow, and I left just the nasty oat cereals. All right, so I'm right on board with a 7. However, I am impressed that they included I guess this is like a limited edition. The 4-leaf clover is in here. So I do see some uniqueness to it. I'm going to be a 9. I'm going to be generous to them. And I know that I'm biased because this is one of my fan favorites, and I want it to be a good score. All right, dry crunch. Let's do it. Talk about horse mouth. All right. How's your dry crunch? I hear it over there. I hear it. It's doing very well for you, Bray.
It's crunchy.
It is.
Except for the marshmallows. They just cake on your teeth.
They do. They do mush down and they detract. There is a dichotomy going on with the two different textures. One of them's very soft and mushy, and the other one's very hard and rigid, and I agree with you. All right, where are you going to go with your rating?
9.
Wow, very good. A 9. I appreciate it, and I'm going to go 8 because I get irritated by the caking issue. I love the flavor. I love everything about it. It is just Lucky Charms, but it's just in a different pattern here, it looks like. All right, uniqueness of taste. Do you taste anything unique about special edition Lucky Charms?
Nope.
No, I don't either. All right, so what are you going to go with as your rating for it?
4.
Oh, 4. I'm even going to go lower. I'm going 2. This is Lucky Charms by disguise. This is just marketing gimmickry, but it's not doing anything for me special. All right, taste matches the name. Does it feel like a special edition? Did it match something? Did it tell you that it was Lucky Charms? Yes. All right, so how are you going to play that? Are you going to play fair, or are you going to be mean to them?
I'm going to give them an 8.
Oh, an 8. I agree with you. I think it is Lucky Charms. It matches the name. Is it a special edition? Not really. So there's got to be a deduction for me. I'm going 9. All right. Are you ready for your wet crunch test?
Yep.
All right. Let's see how we do. So we pour in the Lucky Charms sample there. And as you're seeing it, hopefully you're witnessing everything about this one has green and yellow. Those are the only 2 colors. Very, very reminiscent of a St. Patrick's special edition. Pour in my milk. Let it rest. Pour in your milk. Let it rest for just a second. And then while we are doing the resting, we're going to remind you that you have the opportunity to be just like Braden. Subscribe, give your thumbs up, send me a note, and if you see me in the cereal aisle, by all means, say, I would love to be a part of your videos, and I would love for you to be a part of the videos as well. So come on, join the fun. It's family friendly. You can bring the whole troop down here, and by golly, we may even do a cookout if it's in the spring or summer. Who knows? We'll just make this a great YouTube festival. So, in the meantime, likes, thumbs up, yeah, everything good. All right, let's try it, and let's find out how our wet crunch looks, okay? Tastes. I'm hearing it.
It's good.
It is crunchy. Now, How'd those marshmallows hold up for you? He's thinking.
They don't cake.
No, they don't. I think there's been a reduction of the caking factor. You're absolutely right. I think that the texture difference has smoothed itself out. Now those marshmallows have a nice high-pitched crisp, as well as the oat cereals. Man, they hold up well. There's still a nice crunch. There is a little bit of caking. It's not a perfect score. What are you going to give it?
It also dyes the milk.
Oh, it was supposed to dye the milk green, wasn't it? So you really have to stir it up, and then you get some green.
You get some green.
Yeah, some green. Yeah. Did that make it a special edition for you?
No.
Me either. I didn't even notice it. I forgot about it. But glad you reminded me. So thank you very much. That's a bonus point somewhere, huh? Maybe? All right.
Yes.
What is your wet crunch score going to be?
10 because it doesn't cake and it is super crunchy.
That is really good score. I agree with you. I'm going to give it a very strong, solid, I'll give it a 9. Yeah, because it did do well. There is a lot of caking going on left over, but the milk washes it down, I think, pretty well. All right, so your overall joy. Are you ready? All right, let's see if you got the code locked in on your phone, and we're going to measure our heart rate. Normal heart rate is 60 for both of us because we're super uber athletes. And then that means that anything above 5 above that will give us a bonus point. So if you're getting like an 85 on your heart rate, you're going to get a bonus.
I got a 91.
Holy Moses, that is a perfect 10 for you. And I got a 99. My heart is so excited. But again, I'm biased and I love me some Lucky Charms. In fact, I'm stealing the shirt if the kid makes it out of the basement alive. So I'm grateful that you have joined us. Oh, by the way, our scores. Man. All right, let's see. What did you get, Braden? What is your overall score?
71.
That's a 71. That's kind of average pedestrian. And then I got a 76, so we're right in line with one another. Your overall assessment of it, Braden, what are you saying? Thinking?
8.
Oh, an overall 8. Okay, even though you gave it a 71, that's great. The math is well with you. For me, the overall is, if you like Lucky Charms, you might as well get this one because it's going to turn your milk green and it's St. Patrick's and the kids will enjoy it. But otherwise, don't expect anything special. Thank you very much for joining me today, Bray. Awesome. All right. So if you see us in the cereal aisle, say hi. He can give you my email and we can do a video together. Go out and enjoy your breakfast. God bless your cereal. Bye-bye.